And we're back with another knife review. This is the Bladerunner system Fragment. This is an interesting little knife. Over the years, Fragment started off as a friction folder, and now we're up to, better get it into the screen here where you can see it. It's now a frame lock. But it's a nice little blade. I'm very happy with this model. This is one of Jules. She's a co-worker. Does a show with us. This is one of her favorite knives. We'll go over this. Start off with specs. It's 5.75 inches. The blade length is 2.25 inches. Cutting edge is equal, the same. Has a unique shaped blade that is stonewash with a plain edge. It is a CPM S35 VN blade. The handle material is titanium. The handle length is 3.5 inches. We'll show you how long it is overall. 5.75. It's a manual tip-up pocket clip, manual flipper. It's set up for a right-handed user. And I mentioned it's frame lock. Weighs 3 ounces. This one is gray, but it also comes in a carbon fiber. I believe it's a few bucks more, maybe 10 bucks more. I think this blade is $148. It's a nice little knife. Has a jimping on the back for your thumb for when you're cutting. Of course, it's BRS, Bladerunner Systems, made this knife. Has a deep carry pocket clip. And it looks a lot like the, well, similar to the original Fragment design. The back spacer, as you can tell even by looking at it, is aluminum. And it has a room for a lanyard hole. Well, it is a lanyard hole, has room for a lanyard. Its pocket clip is also a machined titanium. Let's go ahead and grab some material here and show you how this frame lock cuts. As you can see, it cuts right through paracord. This will be a nice little piercer, so we'll start off by, let's just go ahead and cut this in half. Then we'll cut from the tip of the blade to the hilt and then back the other direction. Whoops. As you can tell, this knife cuts nicely, but it's going to be a better piercer than a slicer. I mean, you can feather this cardboard like you're not even trying. As you can tell. You can just go through it one after another. This is an unbelievably nice little knife. I can see why Joel likes it so much. It's also easy to operate one-handed. You have to keep your hand off of the flipper in the back. It's a front flipper, which I'm not as keen to using. I mean, I like front flippers, but to me they don't really serve much of a purpose. And on a smaller knife, it's difficult with someone from larger hands to work the knife. Because, I mean, you know, just getting your thumb up there and holding on to the base is difficult to do. Kind of awkward. I guess not difficult, more awkward. The screws are all recessed into the frame. You can feel them just a little bit, but not enough to affect your hand while you're using it or cutting with it. And obviously you're not going to use this for heavy cutting it since it is so small. But it's a nice S35 VN blade. Titanium. It's becoming common, but everybody's making them nowadays. Some people make them better than others. BRS does a great job making this one. All right, so on that note, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Watch our weekly show. It would be greatly appreciated. If you're watching on Instagram, follow @AtlanticKnife. We do weekly giveaways and post daily reviews and tons of stuff going on there. More knife material and posts than you could possibly imagine. On that note, I am C with Atlantic Knife, and I am signing off.